Please, sir, call me.
Stupid bitch just dropped down straight for the Damn, my 8.4 mile wrist so cold.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's me, your boy Trapjack, and yeah, I'm sorry I haven't posted in a while. I've been laying low because I did get caught sneaking out, and I will make that video soon. Remember, join the Discord, and I am going to be doing a Q&A video probably soon, so probably post some like questions and shit, but we have a channel in the Discord for the Q&A, and I got a couple questions, and so yeah, join that shit. Link will be in the description. Remember, try WGG Energy, use my code for 10% off, and they just sent me the rainbow sherbet flavor, and it is pretty fucking good. I like it a lot, and I drink the Japanese soda every morning before school, so yeah, tap in with that. Now to get into the video. So yeah, this takes place on the last Christmas that just happened, so the Christmas of 2025, and this story actually takes place on Christmas Eve. So Chris was texting me and he was like, yo, do you want to pull up? I'm like, I got the flu right now, but I mean, I'm down. I mean, yeah, ain't gonna stop me from smoking. So he pulls up and I go out my window and I go get in his car, and everybody's in there. We got Cash, we got Ben, we got Crollo, of course. And so after they pick me up, we're just chilling in the car, and we decide we got to get some water for the bong. And Cash was showing me the bong in the back of the car, and it's this nice ass $300 piece. It's got a percolator, a cooling chamber, so you can actually taste the terps, and the hits were actually cold and nice. So we get to the gas station, and Cash is telling me buy some pure ass water, and we're gonna buy one for drinking and one for the bong. So me and Ben go in, and I grab a Dasani, and he grabs some sort of fucking alkaline water. And while I was in there, I actually saw one of my old friends, and yeah, I was just talking to him for a second, and then I went to the cashier and bought the water, and Ben was in the car already. So I hop back in the car, and it's about 11:30 at this point, so we just decided we're just gonna go ahead and get to smoking. And Ben pulls out like 7 grams, and I'm just looking at it. It looks like some good ass weed. It smells great. I don't remember what strain it was, but yeah, we just go behind our classic smoking location, and yeah, if you watch some of the videos, you probably know where it's at. We get there and we park up, and I hop out the car and I just sit on the ground, and Cash is just pouring the water in the bong. And so everybody gets out and they sit down on the ground, and yeah, Ben had kind of a headache, so he didn't really smoke much, but he was just sitting in the car. We asked him how much weed we could take out, and I was like, oh, I'll throw some for it, and Cash said he'll throw some. And so he's like, yeah, y'all can smoke a little bit. And so we get the weed and we start crushing it up in the grinder, and we pack the bowl. We smoke about 2 or 3 bowl hits, and these are really nice milky ass rips. They were amazing. They tasted great. You could taste every terpene in the damn weed, and the hits were really cool. I didn't cough at all, even though I had the damn flu, and I was just chiefing, and I was hitting everybody's nick. I was passing my nick around. We were all smacking these carts, and yeah, we were just taking rips out the bong. Like, I probably took 5 or 6. Cash took around like 8. Crollo took probably 4 or 5, and yeah, I mean, I'm pretty baked at this point, and we just keep going for it. And Ben's like, yo, how much of y'all smoked? And at the first when he asked that, I was like, yeah, about 0.7, and he's like, okay, y'all can keep going. And so we pack another gram in the bowl. I mean, we packed like a shit ton, and we're smoking. I take another 3 or 4 bong rips, and mind you, these are coming out clean. They taste great. No one's coughing. Everybody's having a great time. Hey, Ben's kind of falling asleep in the car, but yeah, Cash takes a bunch more hits. I'm ripping Cash's nick. And finally, everybody's like, yo, I'm baked as fuck. And Crollo's just showing us his new music. We're all fried. And we spilled some of the weed on the ground, and so we had to pick it up and put it back in the bag. And it's cold as fuck outside. I mean, it's Christmas Eve, so we're all freezing our asses off. And we get back in the car, and I'm baked as fuck. And we're just sitting there listening to the music. We're just chiefing Nick, and we clean everything up. We pour the bong water out, and I'm glad we bought the 2 waters, because I was thirsty as hell, and everybody else was thirsty. And so we all get water, and we're just sitting there listening to music. And then at this point, it's probably like 12:30, around 1 o'clock. And Ben's like, yo, I don't feel good. I'm finna go home. And we're like, all right. And so we give Ben his weed back, and we get everything cleaned up. Cash puts the bong back in his bag. And so we just start going back to Ben's house, which was like 10 minutes away at that point. And so we're just driving, and we turn on Ben's road, and we're just listening to music. Crollo was telling us a story. And we get to Ben's house. We sit outside for a second, and we drop him off. And Cash climbs to the front seat, and I'm just chilling in the back. And I was really fucking fried at this point. I mean, I was just sitting back there vibing. I was high as fuck. And I'd kept smacking the yard. Yeah, Ben gets dropped off, and then we leave his house, and we're just driving on the road, and we're at a stop sign, and all of a sudden this loud ass bang happens, and Crow steps on the gas, and we just start flying down the road, and we just all start laughing our ass off, and then we're just playing music. And finally, after like 15 minutes of driving, we get close to my house, but we don't really turn into it. Crow said he's finna drop me off first, but we go and hang around this neighborhood that was near my house, and we were just driving around. We were all talking and vibing, and yeah, I was just getting advice on my YouTube shit. I was just like talking about how I really want to pursue it and do this shit. And yeah, they were just giving me advice and encouraging me and shit. And yeah, we're just vibing. I'm still baked as fuck out of my mind. And we drive around for probably 45 minutes. We're just driving around listening to music and shit. And after about 45 minutes of that, probably about an hour almost, we start driving back to my house, which was really not that far away, but it was almost 2 in the morning at this point. And yeah, we were like, I was kind of tired and shit. and I had the flu, and Christmas was the next morning, so we were all like genuinely excited to wake up for that shit, and I was tired, so yeah, we all just went home at that point. Chris dropped me off, and I got back in through my window just fine, like nothing really happened, and everybody else got home safe, and my Christmas was pretty good the next day. Not shit really happened, but yeah, anyway, that's about the end of the story. I know this was on the shorter end. I am probably going to try to record one more story by the end of this week, so yeah, stay on the lookout for that. And yeah, if you like the videos, like subscribe and shit like that. Yeah, it means a lot. Make sure you do join the Discord. We have a lot of people in there, and yeah, we all just talk and shit, so tap in with that if you want to. And yeah, before I end the story, sorry again for not posting for so long. The video on how I got caught sneaking out will be soon. I did make a vlog, and yeah, the vlog is out if you know where to look for it. Anyway, yeah, I hope I see you guys in the next video. I'm doing another trip story, and you guys seem to like that a lot. And this is one of my top 3 favorite trips I've ever done. This was my favorite mushroom trip, probably, like second favorite, around there. So stay on the lookout for that, and let me know what video suggestions you guys have, either in the Discord or in the comments below. So I'll be reading that shit. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this one. Like and subscribe and all that other shit. I was probably gonna go to prom and probably like do some crazy shit or like vlog it or like something like that along those lines. If you do want to see that, like let me know, but I don't really know 100% if I'm going to prom yet. My parents don't want me to, and yeah, anyway, y'all don't really need to hear about all this shit. Yeah, see you guys in the next video.
I've been trying to chase that high too much. Leaning perks in my system, flowing in my gut.